morning, Tony. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, buddy. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Kendall. Good morning, Izzy. Good morning, Neely. Good morning, Neely. Good morning, Lula. Remember, this is the game. This is the team that has your phone on it. Two orange shoes over here. Good morning. Good morning.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Are you nervous playing in front of a bunch of family today? Morning, Sienna. Good morning, Laura. How are you? Tired? What time do you guys get in? Okay. So a couple things. Beautiful day. Again, you know we have a quality opponent. Beautiful field. Big, like I told you. But it's cool to be on a turf field with no lines, no football lines. It's kind of cool to be on like a real, just a soccer field. Again, we're just going to go out and we're going to battle. I'm going to see what the day brings. All that I ask is that whatever happens in the game, whether we win 4-0, we lose 4-0, it's a 0-0 tie, whatever, that we battle hard. We battle hard the whole way. We never give up. We played enough scrimmages already to know that if we get under pressure early, it only takes one opportunity for us to take a lead in a game. Right? Happened against the ECNL 08s. They killed us for the first 10 minutes. We got one opportunity, we scored. But the other way too, if we're to come out and dominate, they only need one little breakdown for them to take a lead. And then we're fighting uphill the rest of the game. Right? So again, just think about everything that we've learned in the 1 month we've been together. It's only been a month. It's only been a month. And again, just fight for your teammates. That's all I'm asking. Good, Kemba, you gotta move, yeah. Good, there you go, split line, that's fine. Okay, play again. Come on, play again. You ready to go? Let's get touch on now. Big save, Maddie. Well done. Ball. Trippy goes and stands by Emma. If I have the ball, go on, Emma. This pass is going to kill us. Okay? That pass is going to kill us. Same with, go on, Liv. Stay there, Ains. That pass is going to kill us. Okay? That's back, Liv, back. All right? So again, right now, Trippy's got to get inside. And Sienna, you got to get Trippy inside a little bit. This is the pass we want because it's where?
In front of us.
In front of Trip. It's in front of Trip. That's the pass we want. Back to me. Good, Ainsley. Even if you see me dribbling this way, you're not going on and step up to Liv. You're not going that way because that pass kills us. You got to stay tucked in. Let's stay tucked in. Good. If I'm coming this way and the ball goes there, it's in front of you. You understand? Does everybody understand this?
Yeah.
Keeper, do you understand this? Very important that you keep our wide backs tucked in. Give them the outside. Don't get killed in between. That's up to our goalkeeper and our center backs as well. Really got to control your outside mids and be aware, or outside defenders, and be aware of what's going on. Okay? Go ahead. Do whatever you want for a couple minutes. They're not that good. Really. They can pass the ball all right, but they're not a clip slide. Or do you think different?
No.
Okay. We just are playing as individuals, not as a team. Just the little things, ladies. We defend so hard. We can't just piss the ball away when you get the ball. You have to take some pride in keeping the ball when we win it. When we've worked so hard to win it, and we just give it away, we have to defend again. It's not good enough. Do you understand? Our communication's not good enough. Our wide backs to our wide midfielders. If you're 1 versus 2, you gotta talk to your midfielders and get them back. Got to. Hey, Gwenny, no need for a foul there. No need for a foul. Get in front of her. We've talked about this for 3 games. There's no need for a foul there. Okay? We just have to be better than that. Last half, but then again, it happens. We have to defend. What happened on the goal? Did they just shoot it in? Yeah, that's not good enough either. I know we're never going to blame Maddie. There's a lot of things that happened and led up to why that happened, but that's not good enough either. But it is what it is because we don't have a trained goalkeeper. Okay? It is what it is. Forwards, you're getting dead tired because you're chasing the ball when you don't need to, and we're always trying to look over the top. Always. It's almost like we're playing backwards. Look at me. It's almost we're playing backwards. The times we look over the top, or we should look over the top, we don't. And the times we shouldn't look over the top, we bang it. It's opposite. You have to see what's on. You have to gauge a sense of feel for your team. Have we just defended hard? Have we just been running our forwards ragged? Now's not the time to play another long ball. Forwards, come back and get it. And move the ball. Okay? You understand? When do we work hardest? When we're defending. That doesn't mean when we get the ball, we rest. Because that's what's happening a lot. We get the ball, we watch Kenny with the ball, and we rest instead of moving. We watch Liv with the ball, and she plays by herself, and we stop moving. It's got to be better than that. We're not as, look at me. We're not as intense when we have the ball, necessarily, but we're still moving. And ladies, look at me, again. I'm not going to say that again. If I don't have your attention, you can watch the rest of the game. Simple. Okay? If Izzy's got the ball and Savvy, I'm sorry you're looking at me son too. If Izzy's got the ball and Savvy's marking me, there's a big difference between me standing here receiving the ball and me being 3 yards away to receive the ball. We don't have this movement yet. We don't have this yet, and we need it. That's the movement I'm talking about when we have the ball. You understand? Yeah or no? Yeah. Does it make sense? Yeah. Okay. Other than that, how many forwards did they play?
2. They switched to 2.
They switched to
they switched to 2, like the last time.
Okay. So for the most of the half, they played with 3. So if we have 4 in the back, so I was talking about Gwenny's can screen that front runner, and Sienna can float in behind if we need. Okay, and I heard you guys do it the second time, which is good. But if I'm Gwen and I'm marking a runner and she starts to run in behind my other center back, I've got to track her or I've got to talk. Has to be one or the other. Can't be nothing. Make sense? Okay. Again, we're not that much better than them, if at all. It's just going to come down to heart and attitude. And I know the field's big, and I know that they can seem like they're knocking the ball around us, which they are. Our new four in the midfield, the right and left are not what when we're defending?
Wide.
They're not, wings are not wide. They've got to tuck in. Poor Money and Val and Mealy and Bean are running their butts off alone. We have to get those wide midfielders in and let them have the ball out on the flanks. And if I'm a wide midfielder and I'm tucked in and that ball goes wide, Mickey, you did this a lot. You started to close like this and you gave her all the channel to play forward. That's wrong. Completely wrong. Look at me. Ball goes there, I've got to cut the danger of pass off and then close it. You understand? Everyone understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. And again, forwards, if you're running ragged and we're limited on our subs, just make sure you stay tucked in and let them have the wide places if you need. I don't think they can stop you from scoring. I don't think. But we have to come out with a little bit more attitude. And yeah, I'm fired up a little bit because we're playing like crap. But it's tough to travel. It's tough to travel and come on and play early. I understand that. But I understand more how good you guys are. And we need to step it up a little. I don't care if we go down 3-0. Just so long as we raise our game right now. You understand what I'm thinking? That's all I'm looking for right now. We need to raise the level of play collectively, not by yourself. It's got to be collective, okay? All right, little before 2 o'clock on Saturday. And I'm out here at JC Park. We got a schedule change that our game is going to be here tomorrow instead of at Schoolcraft. So came out to check the field out. Another pretty cool turf field. No football lines. They've got some small-sided lines here for small-sided games going across. 2 fields going across the big field. And the 11v11 field is big, same size as Schoolcraft, 75 wide, 120 long. Yeah, it'll be good. Our game today was a tough one for us. We just didn't play well in the first half. And the Hawks were able to knock the ball around us. At times, it seemed almost at will. And we were just guilty, I think, of playing as individuals, not as a team, especially when we were defending. We're going to learn a lot from that game in terms of possession and especially in midfield, where they did a really good job. I thought the diamond in the midfield was going to be easier for us positionally to defend, but we are still guilty of our wide midfielders staying too wide and leaving our stacked defensive and attacking midfielders, the 2 of them, a little stranded in the center of the field. So definitely something that we're going to need to work on. They scored with like 2 minutes left in the first half. We gave away a bad foul that, again, we're going to work on, and that we're not going to give fouls up like that again. And a pretty soft shot that I'll have to wait till I see the video, but I think 99 out of 100 times Maddie stops that. But again, it's not Maddie's fault. Like we always say, we'll never blame a goalkeeper. That there's a lot of mistakes that led up to the shot being taken. And ultimately, we score goals as 11 players and we concede goals as 11 players, as a team. The good thing is, after kind of getting on them a little bit at halftime, we really came through with a really good second half, just in terms of effort and collective desire and collective will to compete. We really dominated that second half. We just didn't create good scoring opportunities. We had some chances to do so, but again, we have a lot of work to do in terms of
team build up and not cheerleading when one player has the ball, but actually being more proactive and trying to make things happen and really having players want the ball in that attacking third and sharp movements to get free and to demand the ball. So again, ended up going down 1-0, and after a disappointing first half, really felt pretty good about the game overall, mainly because of how we bounced back in the second half. Bunch of things to learn, as like I mentioned, in terms of keeping possession of the ball. And I have some ideas watching what the Hawks did. They basically did a possession warm-up for 90% of their warm-up, and it's something that we're going to have to focus the next couple weeks on in training for sure. Just 6v6, 7v7 possession, just more and more and more, getting comfortable with knocking the ball around and keeping it and creating angles and making sure that we don't give the ball away cheaply, which we did quite a bit in this game. We defended hard, worked hard, and then when we got the ball, we just didn't keep it well enough. So we're on having to defend again, and it was easy for the girls to get fatigued. And we weren't very clean the last 10 minutes of the game when we were trying to be a little more direct and push the center back forward and really tried to press for the equalizer. The tension crept in, and we just didn't have the long ball technique and the service technique that we needed from our defenders and our wide midfielders to get the ball forward, and we just didn't have the intensity up front to really try to capitalize and really try to fight to keep the ball alive in the Hawks defending third and really try to press for that equalizer. So lots of stuff to work on. It's still very early in the season, but very happy with how we responded to what was really a crappy first half all around, but how we responded in the second half and how the girls were able to bounce back. We did get a performance from Money. I wasn't sure if she was going to be able to play, but she was in there and battling, and so we had an extra sub, which I didn't think we were going to have. We still had some tired legs, and fitness is going to continue to be an issue for us, especially on these big fields with small, younger legs like we have. The goal will be to be back here tomorrow morning and come up with a complete performance, not just one half. And it's going to be tough weather conditions. It's going to be rainy. Then it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle. But I feel that if we bring the intensity that we did in the second half, if we bring that tomorrow for a majority of the game, we should leave with the result against the Hawks Magic. Anything can happen. We'll see how it goes.